Greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical here. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm running around on errands. I gotta go pick up my wife and then go get a refrigerator for her job or whatever. But I wanted to give everybody a real big thank you regarding the call out for help with this family. And I spelled it Muscle Bay. A lot of corrections. I know I spelled it wrong, but I think it means muscle. So I think I'm kind of halfway right. I didn't change it because I thought it was kind of cool. Muscle Bay. I like that name. But look, man, what a great testament to how the internet and how social media, YouTube, how that can be used to intervene and to bring comfort and aid to another human being. I haven't even responded to all of you, and I promise I will. You have, I know I sound like a man with excuses, but trust me, I mean, believe it or not, I got other things going on in my life, so I can stay on the internet for 24 hours and not answer all of the emails and all of the messages. I'm not gonna not answer you. Now, I just want to say that a lot of people from all over the world, and specifically South Africa, they rose to the occasion. And I know it's not easy for everybody. Not everybody has money and food to give. But you know what, man? They did it. And I'm not saying that this family's troubles are over, but you know what? Giving somebody relief is, man, that's God's work. And like I said before, a buddy of mine, Larry, had described this. It was so perfect. You know, when you're in a dark room, imagine you're in a dark room, you can't see anything, and you pull out your lighter, and it doesn't work, but you keep trying to light it, and you get a little spark. That little spark, for a moment, it pushes away the darkness. And that's what we were trying to do with this guy and his family, is to push away some darkness. And let me tell you something, for those that gave, I know you already know this, but isn't it easier to give than to receive? Isn't it nicer? The rewards that people get when they give are indescribable. I mean, I'm so proud of you people. I'm so proud of the people, and not just the people that gave, the people who understood, the people who couldn't give, but gave encouraging words. Now, I also knew that I was going to open the door to other people, because it's human nature. I'm not bad-mouthing or downing anybody on this, but of course, you know, if you're on a boat and you're starving to death, or you need water, and you're with 5 people, and somebody gives one of those people a glass of water, the other 4 are going to go, hey, oh, what about me? So I'm getting a lot of that, a lot of specific requests, and they're heartbreaking. And here again, I know that being you, and we can't save the world. We do what we can with what we have. And I'm not writing you people off that ask for specific help, but I ask that you be understanding of the reality of the situation. I still work with, not for, but I work alongside the KingResettlementProgram.org, and that is trying to help the masses. But when it gets into, that's my wife getting in the car. When it gets into individual assistance, you know, I could spend the rest of my life helping just onesies and twosies, you know. I wish I was Bill Gates, man. I would help every one of you. But it's not even all about money. It's about supporting people, and we can all do that. We can all send an encouraging word. We can all give somebody that spark in the darkness, that spark of hope, because when a man or a woman loses hope, there's nothing left. So we want to give people hope. And who knows, maybe I'm not some hero. I'm not some guy that you know, I'm better than anyone else on the planet because I was involved in this. I'm a guy who happens to have the time to do it and the heart to do it. And there's a billion more like me. And maybe these videos inspire other people to do what they can. And man, if I've inspired one person to help another person, hey man, I could die a happy man, and my life was not lived in vain. So don't think for a second that I think I'm a Yankee Gandhi or something. I'm not. I'm just a guy who cares about people. And I get, you know, some of the black Africans are talking, well, it's just white people. No, I care about all people. You know, I talk a lot of shit because I get frustrated. I get sick of being called a racist because I'm a white guy. So sometimes I lash out. I'm just a human being. But the truth of the matter is, look, man, I've saved probably more black people than I have white people in my life, because that's just another story. It's where I lived and where I worked. But the point is, the point of the video is I wanted to thank everybody, and I might pull that video down because, you know, there are other people that need help, and we need to start thinking of how collectively we can help people. But again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all the people who stood up and said, hey man, I've got 20 bucks, I'm gonna give 10 bucks. I mean, you know, that's unbelievable. When a person has, you know, 20 bucks and they give half of it to somebody, that's a good person. And that doesn't mean that we're flawless, and that doesn't mean that I don't screw up and say the wrong thing, and that I don't crap on the wrong people, because we all do that. If we weren't imperfect, we wouldn't be living here. You understand? We'd already be elevated into a different whatever. That's getting a little too spiritual. Thank you, and please stay safe. And that's my message. Now I gotta go pick up a refrigerator. LMS Tactical, I'm out.